We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Ross Stripling will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4, but the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball, I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Line drive to left.
Good start. Good start.
For Zobrist. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Well, the key to any pitcher, particularly this guy, is being able to put guys away. And now, why do I say that? He got 2 balls he fouled off previously, and then he gets a single. If he can't put guys away, this is going to be a short outing.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short. Hernandez ranging into the outfield, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
He's set. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting fourth, first baseman number
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Here's the first pitch to him. This ball will be chopped foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Damn,
in the dirt here. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another 0-2 coming. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring. An infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kemp has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, last year this guy's one of the best pitchers in baseball. The ERA in the low 2s. You know how good that is? And one thing I like about it, that tells me he's going to throw strikes when he needs to. He's going to get ahead of hitters, and he's going to have another solid game going deep in the game. So hopefully he can carry that into this game as well. We'll get a chance to really see him work at his best.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, I think the key here is their base running. Believe it or not, they've got to run the bases better. Aggressive style. I love it. I think steal bases, go first to third, and anytime you have a runner in scoring position, just wave him. Force that defense to throw him out.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So here's Matt Kemp now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Weak grounder back to the mound. 1 there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network.
Nothing like an inning-ending double play.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Wilson Contreras.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. And I'm looking out there at Matt Kemp. Talk about a great athlete. You know, Matt Kemp played most of his career in center field, then made the transition to right. But he grew up as a basketball player and really became a good baseball player when the Dodgers drafted him.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had.
There's a swing.
Guess on that.
Hit well out to right field.
Guess how far it's going.
Up. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent.
It was a mistake, and I punished it. Plain and simple as that.
Batting 7th, center fielder, number 8.
Into the box now, number 8. Sliced hard down the left field line.
And
that is down, as that could be 2 bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, shot down the left.
Almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Going opposite field. Look at that.
Here's Addison Russell, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home.
Dead man.
On Kemp's throw is a dandy. He is out at the plate.
Damn, good throw.
Batting 9th, pitcher, John Lester.
Now at the plate, John Lester. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And he's safe.
That is a big hit right there. When you can help yourself out, a little 2-out base hit, extends the inning, brings the top of the order.
Lester with a hit. So I'm talking about, help yourself out up there.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Looking to minimize the damage here. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Ready with the 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
In there, 2-2.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly on the Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Striding in, Yasmani Grandal. His past history against John Lester, 1 for 5. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
To third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that station standard baseball.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Logan Forsythe is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Number 35 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Line foul into the seats over the Dodger dugout. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. In now is Yasiel Puig. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that's in there for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Just a bit low. A tough call, but it's 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strike out there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Now another 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Stepping into the box, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jason Hayward.
First offering on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the
Hot
first
shot
out.
right to him.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Slow roller left side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Show track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncork a good hard throw across the first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. First pitch coming. Here it is. Foul back.
Oh, man. Got a fastball right in his wheelhouse, and he just missed it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Does he now?
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
Got him right where he wanted.
Good work in a
Then gave
pitcher's
up a base
count
hit
to get on base and keep the inning alive.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got to battle. But that was the case here as he battled back, got a hit down 0-2.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cubs are on top, 1-0. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
Now at the plate, Ross Stripling, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Ready on 1 and 2. In the air to straightaway right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Riding in once again, Kike Hernandez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Lifted in the air to straightaway center.
Yeah, that's not leaving the park.
Center fielder has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, number 8.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 8. Switch hitter batting left here. Now here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
A pause, and the 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in, Addison Russell. A base hit in his first trip.
Russell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Kemp comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Now Lester's 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Matt Kemp becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. In there, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on him.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Digging in, Logan Forsythe. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire. And now you go down 0-2, you have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Rizzo is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Now to the plate, John Lester. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
John Lester.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here it comes. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. Kemp is going to call off the third baseman as he puts it away for out number one. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball that just misses inside.
Yes, there was a ball person in the crowd.
Set to deal on 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another try at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Here's Javier Baez as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike one. No hits to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught out of their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And he lays off, so it's full down, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Full count, here it comes. Slow little roller to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Standing in, number 35. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Let's try that again.
Another 1-2 delivery. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Schwarber is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Probably should have let that go, but oh well.
Now batting, catcher Wilson.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, look at Turner in time.
Good play, Turner. Very good play.
Hey, great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Kyle Schwarber will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
No, this offense ain't rolling. That was just that 1 home run. That's a.
From the stretch. A swing and a miss and a ball down. 1 run, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Striding in once again, Ross Stripling. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
I guess this is a 1-run game.
0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding them on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Dang, where did that miss?
Pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count.
That was a
He's not
strike.
trying to
Where
work
did that
around
miss?
him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, I'll have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready once again, Justin Turner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Well, let's see if we can make that 0 for 2.
And he lays off there 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in once again, number 8. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Addison Russell is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard to short. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, pitcher John Lester.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Lester. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
We got a shutout going. So no reason to pull him yet.
0-1. Here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse. Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. So here's Matt Kemp now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Matt Kemp.
All right, Kemp, let's see what you got for me.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Line drive to left. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Well, they're starting to run out of time late in the game. That's a big leadoff hit. I know they're
Come on, Grandal, give me a double play.
That starts the rally. Let's see how they manufacture the rest of this inning.
Yasmani Grandal is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled straight back.
Come on, double play ball.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so
Okay, low and force, I was giving you a double
on
play.
base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to
How do you
make.
like Kemp?
Tags right there, and Kemp is gone trying to steal second.
That throw wasn't on the money from the catcher that time, but he did have a lot behind it. His good arm made up for it, and he nabs him trying to take second.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down 1-0. Yimi Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63, Yimi Garcia.
Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Zobrist.
On the ground to the right side. Forsythe is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. First offering on its way. Jason Hayward is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for a pitcher. It's so
In case
hard
I
to
get
lay
you,
off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Yank on the
There we
ground
go.
down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
What you got for me, Javi?
Standing in now, Javier Baez, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
I didn't even send Hayward, but
And they
okay.
get the double play. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Not too many more shots.
I don't know how that happened. But oh well.
Digging in to try it again, number 35. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. And this is fouled back.
0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts, you said there, Matt Vescarson?
0-2 now from Lester. And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Hit sharply on the ground.
Trying to get that trifecta.
And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first.
Trying to get him 3, but out is it out.
Right fielder number 66.
Chris Taylor will pinch hit here, and he's the
Mr. Taylor. How you doing, Taylor?
Chris Taylor.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Yes, you get some of this too, Mr. Taylor.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Swinging a ball line hard.
Oh, come on. That was right at you, Russell.
Had a bit too much on it as he can't knock it down.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball, he was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
I remember trying to start getting somebody up on the pin.
Come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
65.
In there, and it's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. This ball's grounded foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. It remains 1-0. Chris Taylor will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Number 58 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Ready for another shot now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for
They got the
ball
shift
1.
on for Rizzo.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him in the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
That's just lefty, then put the shift on.
Line towards center field. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Barnes. And he makes the throw to first. Contreras is retired, and there's 1 away.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Kemp is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Stepping in, number 8, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1. In the dirt here. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0. Standing in, Kike Hernandez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th.
Let's see if you can finish it, Lester. But 1 hit,
it's
you
never
finished.
a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone.
Thanks for bailing me out, Mr. Hernandez.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Justin Turner comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Grounded to third. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He's their last
Mr.
shot here
Kempy
with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid
Kemper
the shutout.
Road.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Rihanna X Boo.
And he takes a pitch
That's
like
like 1,
down the
Mr.
middle.
Kemp.
Bases are empty here with 2 men
Walk
out.
with a limp.
This is line to
Oh,
left. And
well, it's not a
falls
home
in for
run.
a solid base hit, his second
all right,
of the
that's
night.
it, Lester.
So the bottom of the inning is still alive after
You
the
know what?
2-out
No.
base hit.
I'm gonna let you finish.
This game was crazy. That single right there. Now we got the tying run on and the winning run coming to the plate.
Time called here as
Zach
with
Peterson,
potential
huh?
tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. Here's a
That'll
swing
do it,
and a
ladies and gentlemen.
pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final.
Good thing it
Ross
did.
Stripling takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 1 run on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers,
that one home
no
run
runs,
and then
5
8 other
hits,
spread out hits.
no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes.
8 scattered hits.
Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.